I want you to see my favorite picture. Look, this is a picture of me when I was 1 year old. Even at the age of 1, I posed a lot. And I'm sitting in my great-grandma's lap. And see, she has her arms around me. I'll bet she loved me. And this is my grandma. And there's my darling mama. And there's me at the age of 1. You can see why that's my favorite picture, huh? Great-grandma, my grandma, then mama, then me. We are a part of the same family tree. It started with 2 and it grew and it grew. And that's why I'm here now, playing with you. I'm glad my great-grandma met a man, became his wife. Lucky for me, they had a child who turned out to be my dear grandma, who met a man, became his wife. And lucky for me, they had a child who turned out to be my dear mama, who met a man, became his wife. And as you can see, they had a child who happily turned out to be tell you about my Uncle Lou and his famous all around the world super duper stew. Just listen and I'll give you his secret recipe. You add 20 different kinds of things, so count along with me. First put in 1 banana from Havana, 2 pounds of white garbanzo beans, 3 pancakes, that's all it takes, 4 tart and tangy tangerines, 5 teeny weeny ripe zucchini, 6 jars of marmalade, 7 pots of apricots, 8 glasses full of lemonade. Then add 9 pounds of macaroni, 10 slices of bologna, 11 spoons of spicy mustard, 12 pies, yummy lemon custard, 13 tasty hot tortillas, 14 bowls of black-eyed peas, 15 scoops of chicken soup, 16 cups of cottage cheese, 17 red ripe tomatoes, 18 tins of cinnamon, 19 Idaho potatoes, 20 pickles, throw them in. You don't have to say it, I know just what you think. This stew has everything in it except the kitchen sink. But before the stew is through, there's one more thing you have to do. Put the kitchen sink in too.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Nicholas. Nicholas who? Nicholas half as much as a dime. You get it? And Nicholas just... think about it.
This is a musical staff. It has 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. Please think of it as a road. You take this road and you'll get just where you want to go if you look out for the traffic signs. Now, the notes are signs that tell you where to go. When the notes go up, the music goes up. The bar lines separate one measure from another measure. You know what they're like?
What?
They're like fences separating one yard from another yard.
But what is that squiggly line? The thing that looks like a 7 with a loop?
Oh, you mean this squiggle? This means don't play. It's a rest.
I need a rest. My goodness, my head is so full of new stuff. I need a nap. Ugh.
Follow the music road, the music road, the music road. Follow the music road wherever it may lead. Follow the music track, it's all laid out in white and black. Follow the music, all you have to do is read. Each dot and line is a traffic sign that tells you where to go. If the note goes high, you go high.
If the note goes low, go low.
Lower.
Low.
Lower.
Low.
Lower.
Whoa. Follow the melody, it's simple as your ABC. Follow the tune and soon you've cracked the music code. Oh, life is a beautiful song, so how can you ever go wrong if we follow along the music road? Notes are one kind of sign, here's another. And the name for this sign is a rest. It's a kind of a musical breather.
That's the sign that I like, bangers.
There's another sign. It's a fact of a line that's important to comprehend. It means that your musical journey has finally come to the end. But that double line with some double dots means your journey is incomplete. A double line with some double dots is the sign that says repeat.
Let it be.
Is the sign that says repeat.
Repeat.
Is the sign that says repeat. Stop. It means repeat from the top.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Follow the melody, it's simple as your ABC. Follow the tune and soon you've cracked the music code.
My life is a beautiful song, so how can you ever go wrong if you follow along the music road?
You know, there's one tongue twister that is a lot of fun to say. It's, she sells seashells by the seashore. Can you say it?
Yeah, I think I can.
Really? How about you?
Well, if you could say it, I could say it.
Probably. How about you? You want to say everything I say now after I say it. Ready?
She sells seashells,
Seashells
by the seashore.
seashore.
Some are red,
Some are red,
while others are blue.
while others are blue.
She sells
Seashells,
seashells
seashells,
by the
by the
seashore.
seashore.
Isn't that a silly thing to do?
Okay, now we're going to put it all together. You try. Go ahead, you start, Charlie.
She sells seashells by the seashore. Some are red,
While others are blue.
she sells seashells by the seashore.
Isn't that a silly thing to do?
Selling shells by the sea is humorous, 'cause the shells in the sand are numerous. So if you plan to sell any shells by the sea,
You aren't going to sell many shells to me.
she sells seashells by the seashore. Some are red,
While others are blue.
she sells seashells by the seashore. Now let me put it to you.
Isn't that a silly thing to do?
Well, you know, Lamb Chop, it's not so silly when you do it fast.
What is it when you do it fast?
It's hard. Oh, it's hard. Go ahead, start.
She sells seashells by the seashore. Some are red,
While others are blue.
she sells seashells by the seashore.
Isn't that a silly thing to do?
Selling shells by the sea is humorous, 'cause the shells in the sand are numerous. So if you plan to sell any shells by the sea,
You aren't going to sell many shells to me.
she sells seashells by the seashore. Some are red,
While others are blue.
she sells seashells by the seashore. Now let me put it to you.
Isn't that a silly thing?
Isn't that a silly thing? Isn't that a silly thing to do?